Tonight marks the last day of the 30-day June Internet Challenge. And how do we do that? How do we actually go 30 days with only an hour a day on the internet? Pig-headed discipline, stubbornness, a willingness to say, this is what I'm doing, I commit to it. There's another part, because I myself use probably 2 to 3 hours a day, every fucking day. Some days even less, some days a little more on the internet. And so I made this challenge myself and I didn't actually stick to it. But I was determined, and I'm still determined. You see, my time frame isn't stuck within this 1 month of June. It goes on into July, into August. I'm not done. It's forever until I get it right, until I feel like I am a place of control of my life. And during this time, it's not for me to make excuses as to why this is hard. Oh, well, the internet is at my fingertips. It's just too hard. Oh, my phone is right there. It's too hard. Oh, the McDonald's I'm eating at has Wi-Fi. It's too hard. You see, it's easy to find excuses. It's harder to take that energy that you use for excuses and use it to change your life, man. That's the hard part. We spend way too much time stuck in excuses. And then what do? We look to other people to tell us how to live. What are we supposed to do? Whether it be NoFap, whether it be, a career, and it's good to have mentors building you up, leading you on the right path. But guys, so many times it's like you just need to fucking use pig-headed discipline to take control of your own life and be like, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to get distracted, and I'm going to stick with it. Discipline. That's all it is. You've probably been to an event once in your life and it impacted you. It motivated the shit out of you. And then, it was an event that was supposed to teach you how to function, maybe in business, in sales. With women, you went to an RSD, Tyler, pickup community thing, and you leave that, and a few days later, the feeling disappears. A few days later, you're back in your head, you're not talking to the girls, your sales are low, you're having a bad month, business is shit. What happened? You went to an event and you did event learning. You didn't actually take what we learned in that event and apply it to the world. Same thing we're doing here in a lot of these videos. We watch videos, we're doing this like weird video learning. We watch the video, we don't apply it to life. And then that glow, that after, it just is an afterburn effect. It's like it dies out quick. We have this fire, we're ready, we're like, yeah man, I'm gonna stick to this, I'm gonna do what I said. And then what happens? It fizzles out, we're back to our own ways. How do we overcome that? Determination, discipline. I'm talking about stubborn discipline, guys. That's the only way. That's the only way. Not finding excuses. I can find an excuse for everything. If I want to be poor, I can stay poor. I can find an excuse no matter what the fuck it is. If I mess up, if I do anything wrong in my life, I can definitely lie to myself. I can negotiate in my head. I can spin up a nice story that my ego will believe. But I have to be determined to get it right no matter what it takes, no matter how long it takes, and I'm going to keep going until I get there. So one of the things that I want to leave you guys with at the end of this 30-day challenge is that you would look at your life and think about 1 or 2 important things. Because most days we wake up, we sort of have some routine, but we feel like we're just a hamster on a wheel, spinning over and over, not really getting any further. So I've noticed over this 30 days is that the internet has been a huge distraction. No joke. And so what I've done is take 1 or 2 things that I really need to do. Now I have these different categories. I got social media over here. I got, trying to manage this over here, work over here. I'm scheduling appointments, making phone calls. It's like, this is something that's important. This is very powerful. Listen, only touch it once. You only touch it once. Think about how many times you check your email and you don't respond. Think about that. You read one email, you close the tab. I'm guilty of this. You say, I'll come back to it later. You just wasted a fucking 30 seconds. That adds up. You do that all year, you're spending hours on end just checking your email. It's like when you're gonna do something, do it, commit, finish it, knock it out, and then move on. You don't want to be so scattered where you're returning to the same thing over and over. You return to the internet and like to the same video. It's like, watch the video, you get a notification from Bradley Martin or whoever, me, you watch the video, okay, you have your YouTube time, that's YouTube for the day. It's like, let's touch it and go. You gotta some calls to make, you got tasks that are due, do the tasks, don't put them off until later. Knock them out. Move on with your life. Clear up this data in your head. I found a really cool way to strategize my day. I'm going to share this. This is actually very simple. I created this. Maybe it's useful for you. It's useful for me. So I take a sheet of paper, just a blank, crisp sheet of paper, right? And then I fold it up in two. So it looks like this little pamphlet style. And then on the front, I leave this at my desk the entire day. Or I take it with me in the car. Okay? Bring it home at night. And on the front, what I do is I write down my ideas. I write down video ideas. I write down, it's sort of like a little journal. I write down ideas, thoughts I'm having in the day, gratitude. I'm feeling real grateful today. Did you see that girl? Right? You write it down. On the inside, you open it up, and now you have 6 things. 6 is a very special number. 6 is sort of a lot, but not too much where we overload ourselves that we cannot handle it. Oftentimes what we do is we make these to-do lists and we're busy. We get busy on a lot of the things, but on a to-do list that is 10 plus, it overrides your brain, and what ends up happening is your brain selects the easiest things first. So you do the easy thing, you do this, you do that, you do that. The hardest thing that stands in your way, the hardest obstacle that you need to overcome. This is like a dragon, man. This is your daily dragon. The 6 things is a dragon that you need to face. Create your dragon. 6 things is not going to wear you out. 6 things is going to give you the important things. You really need to think about this, all right? This is your dragon. And you slay that every day, and that will help you grow. So on the inside, write down 6 things. It might take you a couple minutes. You might even notice that you have more time in your day than you know what to do with. And so what comes first? What comes next? What comes next? See the dragon in your eye, and then take your sword of like order, man, and go and clean your room, slay that chaos. On the back here, I have just random notes. I have numbers from work. I have quick, I need to get numbers for this person. I need to go shopping after work. My grocery list, boom. So right here, just sort of like a personal journal, ideas. Here is my to-do list, my 6 things I'm gonna knock out that are gonna further me in my life. And then at the back here, I got notes so I can just not forget anything. Guys, stay strong. Welcome to a new month. I think it's gonna be awesome. I know it's gonna be awesome. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. See you soon. Peace.